Hello everyone, my name is Beth Barany and I'm a novelist. I'm also a creativity coach for writers, helping writers write, market, and publish their novels. I am doing a video series during the month of August to experiment and to show up, to be visible. That is my goal. Why am I doing this? One of my friends asked me, what would I like you to get out of these videos? I'm doing this because I want to be real. I want to be authentic. I want to share with other writers what it's like to be an author, what it's like to show up in the world, and not just an author, but also a creative entrepreneur, because I am a creative person and I am running a business. And I think the more other people can see what that's really like, you can be inspired, you can be motivated, you can decide whether or not that's the kind of life for you. You can also notice, what your strengths are. My goal here is to focus on my strengths and to reflect on them and share them with you and encourage you to do the same. So one of my strengths is that I like to talk and I like to share with other people and I like to have dialogue and conversation. And I'm also noticing that I want to be complete. I want to be whole in how I show up in the world. Yes, we all have masks. We all have our social mask and our private mask. And I've realized recently that I've held myself back from the world out of fear of ridicule, just unspoken shame that I've been holding in myself, mostly unconsciously, for a very, very long time, basically since I was born. And the reason for this has to do with that I am physically different. I have hands that are different, and I was born this way. And although when I was born, my hands looked a little different. I've had 5 hand surgeries, corrective hand surgeries. So when we notice someone who is different, our human, or really maybe our animal instinct is to point or stare. It's funny, I wasn't going to talk about this today in my video. I really wanted to talk about the big life I want, the good life. And actually, I guess these are paired because growing up, I was in many ways shy and in many ways spent my time reading, as you may imagine. Here I am, I'm a writer, books everywhere. Um, so people would look at me and hear my big dreams and like there's a disconnect. And what I'm noticing is I'm one of those people on the planet who is shy in many regards and then also has these big dreams. So I'm looking on how to bring them together. How can I bring my shyness and my big dreams together so that we meaning all the parts of me, can be working together? So I'm going to leave it at that today. There's a lot of juicy topics I brought up here. You're welcome to comment on my blog, on Google+. That's where the dialogue is happening, and I'm happy to chat with you about how any of these ideas I shared with you today spark you. And if you're curious about learning more about my services for authors, you can go to my website, bethbarany.com. Also, if you're curious about any of my books, I write fiction, fantasy, and romance, and I also write how-to for authors. I'm on Amazon, and where all books are sold under my name, Beth Barany, and you'll see my many titles. In fact, I have a book coming out at the end of this month, a romance. Happy trails, everyone. If you are a reader, enjoy. We love you. If you are a writer, we love you. We need your stories. Happy trails, everyone.